Carlos Eduardo Robledo Puch, born the 22nd of January 1952, also known as the Angel of Death and the Black Angel, is an Argentine serial killer. He was convicted of 11 murders, 1 attempted murder, 17 robberies, accomplice of 1 rape and 1 attempted rape, 1 count of sexual abuse, 2 kidnappings and 2 thefts. Early life. In 1956, when Robledo Puch was 4 years old, his parents moved the family to Borges Street, Olivos, Buenos Aires, where they rented a first-floor apartment above a hardware store. Robledo Puch came from a working-class family and was a shy child. Criminal activity. On the 15th of March 1971, Robledo Puch and his accomplice, Jorge Antonio Ibanez, robbed the discotheque Enamor, stealing 350,000 pesos. Before fleeing, Robledo Puch, using a ruby pistol, killed the owner of the discotheque and the night watchman while they slept. On the 9th of May 1971 at 4 a.m., Robledo Puch and Ibanez broke into a Mercedes-Benz spare parts store in Vicente Lopez. In one of the rooms, they found a couple with their newborn baby. Robledo Puch shot and killed the man and shot the woman, who only sustained gunshot injuries. Ibanez attempted to rape the injured woman. The woman survived the ordeal and later testified at the trial. Before fleeing with 400,000 pesos, Robledo Puch shot the crib where the newborn lay crying, but he missed. On the 24th of May 1971, both criminals killed a night watchman in a supermarket. On the 13th of June 1971, Ibanez raped a 16-year-old girl in the backseat of a stolen car, after which Robledo Puch killed the teenager by shooting her 5 times. On the 24th of June 1971, they drove to the same location and repeated the crime. Ibanez attempted to rape a 23-year-old woman, whom Robledo Puch executed afterwards by shooting 7 times. On the 5th of August 1971, Ibanez died in a car accident. Robledo Puch was driving and fled from the scene unscathed. On the 15th of November 1971, Robledo Puch and his new accomplice, Hector Somoza, stormed a supermarket in Boulogne and, using a .32 caliber Astra pistol that they had obtained a few days prior in the robbery of an armory, riddled the scene with bullets. Between the 17th of November 1971 and the 24th of November 1971, they broke into 2 car dealerships and murdered the watchman, stealing over 1 million pesos. Arrest. On the 1st of February 1972, Robledo Puch and Somoza broke into a hardware store. They killed a watchman and tried to open the safe with the keys they obtained from his body. They were unable to do so and, allegedly in a state of confusion during which Robledo Puch apparently was startled by something, he shot Somoza and killed him. In order to impede or prevent identification of the body by police investigators, he took a blowtorch and burned the face of his deceased accomplice. After opening the safe with the same blowtorch, he took the money he found there and fled the scene. He was arrested on the 4th of February 1972, after his identity card was found in Somoza's pants pocket. He had just turned 20. Trial, reclusion, and present day. He was tried in 1980 and sentenced to life imprisonment, the maximum sentence in Argentina, to be served in the high-security prison of Sierra Chica, near the city of Oliveira. The last words he spoke before the court were, "This was a Roman circus. I was judged and sentenced beforehand." Part of the contents of the file of a psychiatrist who examined him, presented at trial, read: Robledo Puch comes from a legitimate and complete home, absent from unfavorable hygienic and moral circumstances. There were also no economic constraints of importance, reverses of fortune, abandonment of the home, lack of work, personal misfortune, illness, affective conflicts, overcrowding or promiscuity. In July 2000, he became eligible for parole. He did not, however, submit a petition. On the 27th of May 2008, Robledo Puch submitted a petition of request to be paroled. The judge who reviewed his petition denied him parole, considering him to still be a threat to society. In November 2013, he requested a review of his sentence or, failing that, his execution by a lethal injection, even though the death penalty was not legal in Argentina. The Supreme Court of Justice denied both the request for review and the request for execution, the latter of which would have been illegal. On the 27th of March 2015, the Supreme Court of Justice rejected an appeal filed by Robledo Puch against the aforementioned judicial decision whereby he was denied parole. As of 2020, Robledo Puch has spent over 48 years in prison, making him the longest-serving prisoner in Argentina. In 2018, a film based on Robledo Puch called El Angel, directed by Luis Ortega and starring Lorenzo Ferro, was released. References: Bibliography: Soriano, Osvaldo. El Caso Robledo Puch. Literatura Argentina, in Spanish. Archive from the original on 5 March 2007. Palacios, Rodolfo, 2010. El Angel Negro. Vida de Carlos Robledo Puch, a Zeno serial, in Spanish. Buenos Aires, Aguilar. ISBN 978-9870415-060.